what doesn't really get spoken about on the early hours, the witching hours, okay, is how much this peace and space is so important for our spirit, for our soul, but for all the other spirits who run through us to connect with us. It is a time when we trust and we have faith and we believe in ourselves, we believe in the spiritual beings we communicate with, and we are shown how much they do for us. It's a nice time to light some white candles, to put crystals about, to use salt, a bit of pepper, whatever herbs, fruit, flowers, just whatever it is to honor our own spirit within us, our own embodiment, which is being given life to, and all the others that run through us and are around us. As above, so below, as within, so without, okay? And just because we can't always see them, or usually at all with these eyes, we can see things within the space. Anytime, any point, any space, okay? Dark, light spaces, in between spaces. So let's take the focus off attacks, opposition, competition, death magic, glamour magic, everything that people would call cult knowledge, okay? And just get back to our ancient selves within, the harmony of this, the magic of this, what we can be open to and experience during these earth hours that aren't real, okay? Because time isn't real. It's a false construct. It's a depopulation method. We're ageless. We really are. But the gladness, the gratitude of all the experiences I've had and others have spoken of that I've observed them speaking about, it's just such a blessing. It is such a blessing. And always remember, you're never alone. And when you're open to knowing that, you cannot buy that with any money. You cannot buy that with self-standards. You just have to be able to be humble. Be able to also be humble without dimming your light. Because to humble means to dim for others' presence. Well, it isn't for me. That is not the meaning I've ever recognized being humble by. And people argue humble doesn't belong in the spiritual laws. It doesn't belong in a high authority spiritual being. Everything in creation, okay? Doesn't mean we have to attach to anything, but just to recognize and be able to be raw and real with ourselves and our spirit team. Doesn't mean we don't have frustrations between energies, but their love helps us go through this, and the frustrations go, and that's when the friendly fire starts more, okay? We do not have to be in battle or conflict or malice or manipulation or anything. I'd recommend never. Where we can, just always bring it in. Love, accept, give grace, give thanks, give forgiveness for ourselves first. Because even if we cannot locate why, we are all the sum of parts together. Okay, so that means you and me, confirmation, is the whole. But if you're into Gestalt psychology, you will completely get this concept ever so effortlessly. But recognize these hours. This is our space. This is our temple. This is our nurture. This is our sacred being. Our holiest spirits coming through. And dimensional differences means communication challenges. And we can often perceive these wrong. Again, this is part of our growth, our learning journey. And ultimately, what leads, it teaches us more virtue, gratitude, happiness. And the spirits are very strongly tonight. I mean, all forces of spirit, all forces are my best friends, my companions, and I love all of them. Okay? And that's reciprocated and spiritual love, especially past certain levels of density, because these are very confused, or they're just programs like we've spoke about before. Even they wish to become, okay? They just struggle finding that, or finding the acceptance and the words and the self-honor, that due diligence needed and to be required for this. So be blessed with yourself, honor yourself. And they want me to say, bring no religion into this, no religion, because all of us far pre-exist that false narrative and timeline. If you want to call faith, our source being, our natural innate selves, a religion, you need to start honouring that as the house of love, because unconditional love is what started creation in the first place, and all that is held within the balance, okay? So lose your fears, stop wasting your energy with attacks and putting too much time into defense. Trust your spirit team, trust your spirit. Be at peace. You deserve rest. You deserve peace. One of the best lines I was ever given. Reaffirm it every day if you struggle. And just breathe. Just breathe and be grateful. And allow harmony, allow openness, allow better reciprocation and receiving. Feeling completely at ease. Even if we spike, we're still at ease. We can experience everything while still being at ease. And this is a really important message for people to be able to get within themselves. Spirit really want you to know that. And don't lose faith. It's all changing anyway. Just keep your love, keep your integrity of your value, of your standard values of what life means, what nurture means, what love is. And many people aren't sure what they are. My guidance with this, as with myself always, do not be scared to look within. Do not be scared of what lies beneath. Just be open, be grateful. Know how much magic is here, magnificence is here, truth is here. Okay, access to information, communication available for us, Allow your guides to say, I would like to upgrade, I would like to up-level in myself, I would like more inner communication, I would like more communication with Source, with my spirit team. I'm ready, you have permission to help me. And trust, it's not always something that you're not going to be scared about, because you could be scared. We've all had those moments of being scared through things, but something overrides that and teaches us what is and what illusion is, okay? And just have some love for yourself. Say, you know what, I might not always get it right, but that's part of our journey. Learning what is our right alignment, right? Learning what appreciation truly is. And like I say, at the beginning, these hours these hours are very powerful for us, whatever point they fall at for us and are presented for us. Just know it's a very busy spiritual point of space, and both sides are always working. But the thing is, now it's not about sides, it's about the balance of all and the merging of all, and keeping that in a safe space within ourselves, therefore without ourselves. Yeah.